I don't think I can quite put it into words. To have a retrospective of my past 25 years is a very extraordinary, quiet feeling.
The museum at the Fashion Institute of Technology celebrated designer Ralph Rucci and 25 years of his work with an exhibit entitled The Art of Weightlessness. Along with Dr. Valerie Steele, the museum's curator, Rucci gave us an insider's look at the exhibition.
This is really such a passionate group of clothes. They represent the 4 seasons of Cy Twombly.
Now this is one of my very
Me too.
Very, very favorite.
Me too.
It's so beautiful.
I think it would have been beautiful solid, but we sent this over to Lesage, and when I was there, Francois said, why should we do embroidery? Why don't we do something odd? And he said, let's take bleach and bleach it out.
They took big brushes of bleach and then sort of drew line. Wow.
These two, I was just so haunted by this Japanese no-face. So I screened it on Gazar and I screened it on chiffon.
I loved it so much.
Yeah.
This is the most beautiful dress.
And you know what, Valerie, I haven't touched in my psyche enough of this. Screening stone on fabric and magnifying the stone.
Yeah.
I have to pursue this even more. This is malachite. It was from a spring couture, and the embroidery is from Lesage, so that you get this deep feeling of embroidery. I started calling them the Infantas. Of course, I was mirroring my adoration of, you know, the genius of Balenciaga and the genius of Charles James and the genius of Madame Grey. It was the last dress for that last collection before you mounted the exhibit, and I said to myself, this is going to be the last big dress for a long time. That's why it's so big.
It's pretty fantastic.
And I made it in paper taffeta so it could float, it's lightweight. When Anastasia showed it, the whole thing was buoyant.
I think one of the things I'm most pleased with the show is that it does show how your own work as a painter and your affinities as an art collector have a direct and subtle impact on the work that you then create in the field of fashion.
Yes, without question, Val, because it's not just my work, it's my work on me.
Yes.
So everything has to show up. And that's why I also find it very difficult to visit trend, because that's not part of an individual development. And I finally feel released in a way. With this exhibit that you've given me, you've allowed me a perspective of my past. You've also given me a sort of a very strong understanding of the future. And in taking this down and giving me the exhibit, you validated my efforts in a very profound way. And if in your heart know that you have affected the quality of my life from this, and I think that's the greatest gift anybody can give.